David Benavidez goes the distance. That's right. David Benavidez goes the distance with Ronald Ellis. How about that? Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that believe David Benavidez would stop Ronald Ellis. Um, what a surprise. To our shock and dismay, this David Benavidez was pushed to the limit by one Ronald Ellis. Now, I would say this, guys. I would say this, and sorry. He did stop Ronald Ellis. Let me not give out false reports. He did stop Ronald Ellis. However, he stopped Ronald Ellis late in the fight. And uh, what I meant to say is he did knock Ronald Ellis out. Okay. I thought that he would put Ronald Ellis down. Ronald Ellis wouldn't make the count. He would be rolling around on the canvas like say Richard Coleman was when Teofimo Lopez put him down. Didn't happen that way. What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, man. David Benavidez, Ronald Ellis post-fight review. So listen, David Benavidez just might not be this boogeyman monster that everybody is making him out to be. See, he had to discipline himself and cut weight, make sure that he made weight the correct way. And well, David Benavidez wasn't, to me, as powerful as he seemed to be in the past. David Benavidez wasn't as imposing as some would have expected him to be. Maybe this weight class is a weight class that David Benavidez should remove himself from. You know, maybe go up to 175. Now, let's congratulate David Benavidez because he beat Ronald Ellis and he stops him in the 11th round. The thing is I expected David Benavidez to knock Ronald Ellis out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people expected David Benavidez to knock Ronald Ellis out. He hit him with some clean shots. And, as we can see one here, if this is the guy that has that power to, beat Canelo, you have to have an impressive one-sided performance against Ronald Ellis. However, Ronald Ellis had a lot of success against David Benavidez. As we could take here a look at his face in the post-fight conference. And the face tells the whole story. The face says it all. This is not just from him being a fair-skinned fellow. No, he was getting hit by Ronald Ellis repeatedly. And again, this is a win for David Benavidez. So we're going to congratulate Benavidez on his win. But when you start to think about guys that David Benavidez is talking about fighting, guys such as Jamal Charlo, I don't think that David Benavidez seems to be as opposing of a threat to a guy, say, like Jamal Charlo. Maybe Jamal Charlo will grow some cojones and take the fight, step up there to 168, get the fight. This is a great fight for the fans. I think we would all love to see it. Then you have one Canelo Alvarez, which would also be a fan-friendly fight. But I don't think David Benavidez is ready for that fight. I mean, this showing with Ronald Ellis was not enough to tell me he beats Canelo, and I think that it would be a very interesting fight with David Benavidez and Charlo. David Benavidez was coming forward as he usually does. He was, taking shots from Ronald Ellis very well, but as we know, Ronald Ellis is not the biggest power puncher in this division. It's not as if we're looking for Ronald Ellis to knock guys out left and right. He does have a decent knockout ratio concerning his wins, but overall on his record, he's at a 52% knockout ratio because he suffered a couple of losses in a couple of draws there. So Ronald Ellis is not your biggest puncher. So we wouldn't expect David Benavidez to be hurt or severely, badly injured by Ellis. However, Ronald Ellis is a guy that shouldn't have put up as much resistance against Benavidez as he did. He was catching Benavidez moving out of the pocket while Benavidez again was pushing forward, coming through in the high guard, and he was definitely putting punishment on Ronald Ellis. And it got to the point where the ref had seen enough, and it's not as if Benavidez knocked him down, knocked him out. He didn't have a count. The ref just pretty much jumped in there and stopped the fight. But again, as we could see from David Benavidez's face, Ronald Ellis was putting up his own fight. So um, when you're talking about fighting guys like Jamal Charlo, when you're talking about getting in the ring with guys such as Canelo Alvarez, listen, man, these are the kind of guys that when you share the ring with a Ronald Ellis, you have to be damn near flawless. You can't be in the ring having issues with a Ronald Ellis. So David Benavidez, just keep working. He's young. He's 23 years old, and he has a lot more to go for him. But it was a one-sided performance. He definitely won that fight. He would have won on the cards as well. He did get the stoppage late, but again, the fact that Ronald Ellis went all the way to the 11th round. Benavidez definitely faced problems with Ellis. He showed a lack of power, seemingly a bit drained in that fight, in my opinion. And he just may belong at 175, but we'll see what goes from here. Hopefully, Charlo will get some nuts and feel like since Ellis gave him a hard time, he's ready to get in there and fight him. That would be a really interesting fight. Would like to see that. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.